Look what we've got here, guys. We've got a 2003 BMW E46 ZHP in Imola Red. So this is the new daily driver, guys. I am so excited. Obviously, we have lots of room in the garage, but more than anything, daily driving the M5 or the M3 is not really as cracked up as someone might tell you it is. And also, I am pretty sure I will be selling the M5 sometime this year. So if you are interested in it, maybe send me an email, link in description. But today we are talking about the new daily, the ZHP. And I do want to tell you guys, I don't know a ton about the E46 platform. That is kind of what's exciting about it, is I've never had one, but this is the ZHP model, which is more desirable. It's essentially the sport model over the regular one, and it's pretty much a slot below the M3. And essentially at the time, the early 2000s, if you wanted an M3, which the E46 M3 only came in a coupe, if you wanted 4 doors, this was the car you'd get. The ZHP, the sport version, different bumpers, different grills, different little thing there, which I don't think is actually right. Different seats, different trim, different suspension, different differential, black trim, rear bumper is different. It has 10 more horsepower than the regular 330i, but I'm gonna give you a little walkthrough but introduction to my 2003 ZHP sedan. Okay, so this is just going to serve as a first video introduction, man. It looks so cool to have the M3 have a little stablemate, and of course the M5's up here for now. Haven't really decided the layout and exactly where I'm parking the cars, but for now this is the way it is. Oh, the ZHP also has different wheels. These are 18s, I think, and a couple other things. So this one was very well maintained and pretty much stock, except you guys could see the angel eyes. Other than that, it's literally bone stock. The owner, who is a little older, he had it for literally 10 years and maintained it. Full suspension refresh, all the fluids have been done, all that stuff. The cooling, not all the cooling system's been done, but most of it has been done. So obviously we got a Imola Red here. Generally the body is in excellent shape. There's no serious dings or anything like that. Thankfully, like, the body's very straight. Although the only paint issue that we're dealing with is some clear coat failure on sort of these little braces here, and then this little strip. So this actually might be a viable fix. I could either paint it black, I can re-clear coat this. I guess I could wrap it as well, but for now, you know, not a priority because we have lots of house and garage stuff to go through. But I do want to show you, obviously, the sedan. And what really got me was that this car is a manual. It's a 6-speed. Obviously, this is the M3 steering wheel, the E46 M3 steering wheel, which at one point was Alcantara, so that'll be a fun project to work on. It's disgusting. I've literally done nothing to this car. Also, you'll see this is Alcantara and cloth insert, which is pretty desirable for these. I would have rather had leather, I think, initially, but after talking with guys, they said that this is pretty desirable, so we'll try to clean that up. The owner put a seat cover on just because he wanted to help protect it. I actually haven't even taken this off, so the seat could be really beat up for all I know, but that'll be another thing to worry. It wasn't something I was worried about. I trusted him. Car has 113,000 miles on it and drives really good. It has no issues. The 2 things that I know about, well, actually there's maybe 3. There's probably more than that, but that window regulator is busted. So that will be a fix. That'll probably be one of the first videos I do because it's a huge pain. And the front brake caliper, it seems to have the same issue that the M5 did, where it was kind of seized on the rotor. So that's really it. Actually, this is kind of weird. There's no like door unlock button inside. I must be an idiot, but like actually the window switches are in the middle, which is actually very different than what I'm used to. But this is a lock button. If you click this, the doors lock. So the only way to unlock like the rear doors is with the key, which may sound dumb that I'm worried about that, but it would be nice to just be able to do that. So we got some little trim here, but generally everything's in very good shape. It's very straight. It's a very honest car. I don't know why people say, oh, spoiler delete. Normally this has like a little lip spoiler. Mine must have had that option to delete it. We have lots of swirls, but generally speaking, it's been garaged. It's in really, really good shape. 330, that'll probably be debadged. Has the Harman Kardon. It does not have split folds, which kind of sucks because I use this to do mainly Home Depot runs. I have all kinds of stuff. I've stuck boards like through the window, and then it sticks out a little bit. So this has literally been like the perfect workhorse for like car projects or house projects too. But like, I don't really want to put bags of mulch in the M5. I mean, it would be fine, but you know, it's nice just to have like a mat here. It's like rubber, throw all the stuff in there. Don't really care. Toolkit, nothing crazy. We'll just walk through this side. The trim is different inside, and got a little old man mirror here. That'll be ripped off. These are faded, and actually I noticed the bulbs inside are like those white blue ones, so that'll be swapped out. Aftermarket lights with different lenses. Cool, I'm gonna leave that. Those will be black, but generally this is a car that I'm not trying to spend a lot of time and money on, although I will spend a lot of time paint correcting it. And these wheels, oh my God, these wheels have seen better days. So this will be a wheels off detail, and I have not washed this thing. I mean, this thing is just covered in dirt, and it's just disgusting. Like, you can feel that. It does have a lot of swirls, a ton of swirls. I could show you, but you know, there's bug guts. There's, you know, obviously it's a car that a detailer did not own. Actually, let me pop the engine bay for you. It is a nice little car. I mean, it goes, it has nice headlights. I really think the suspension is what I love about it, I think, the most. Power, it feels really slow, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not really sure what's going on here. It's kind of weird, old BMW problem. So obviously a very dirty engine bay, you know, kind of nice that there's no secrets. You can kind of see what's going on. This is a typical problem where the, what is this? Power steering fluid leaks. So it's oozing. It's not like, you know, spurting out, which whatever, for that, what that's worth, I'll order a gasket and another little lid, which is, you know, 15 bucks. It's very cheap. So the goal of this car is literally, honestly, a budget build. And I'm normally not like, oh, buy a beater and whatever, but this is a cheap little car, good power for what it is, and handles like a dream. Like, it drives so nice for what it is. And this is truly what people talk about. I mean, this car, I mean, all the cars in here, they all have very nice driving. They're all hydraulic and they're all very glued to the ground. But this just, it just has a very proper drive to it. I don't know how else to describe it. I'll have to do some driving videos. But guys, I mean, this is it. This is, you know, we got some of that. These grills are normally black, so I'm not sure what's up with that. It's had a little paint work. I think someone actually was detailing it and fell into the fender, so that was repainted. A car didn't actually hit it apparently, which, whatever. The car looks fine. It's cheap, easy to run, and it's had a lot of work done. Man, it looks so good on camera. It looks so crappy in real life. It's so freaking dirty. All right, guys, so that is gonna do it for the E46 ZHP. I'm sure I forgot a few things about it, but it really is a special car. If I'm gonna buy an E46 that's not an M3, you know, obviously this is the one to get, and in this color. When I saw it, I thought that it was gonna be an automatic, and I was surprised to see the Imola Red, which is a little more rare, you know, fairly common, but the automatic is usually in these cars, I think. I don't know how many manuals there are, but it's really cool to have like a sedan that looks really nice, a clean little sedan. That's a manual, you know, it really makes, I hate to say it, a slow car much more fun to drive because you're using all the power, you're using the full car, as opposed to even the M3. For a lot of roads, I mean, over 400 horsepower is kind of too much in a lot of instances. And I know that sounds kind of funny because we're in these like horsepower wars, but like for this car, like a little daily that you can just zip in and out of people, the Red Rocket is good. And I'm gonna name this car the Red Rocket because it's a little red rocket. We're rocketing around town. We're going Home Depot. We're having all kinds of fun stuff. And what's nice is he did not put the front plate frame on. Older guy, he actually like was detailed in that way. He's like, I don't like the way it looks, it has dirt and there's holes and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, you're totally right. So anyways, not a lot to do. I'm gonna tint the windows, but other than that, Bluetooth tint, a little bit of upkeep, a lot of detailing. I think you guys are gonna see a ton of detailing content on this car. I feel like it's gonna be close to 50 hours probably of work, because even the wheels alone, it's gonna be taking the wheel off and doing that's gonna be at least an hour per corner. And that's 4 hours just doing like the barrels and the wheels and several different applications. The goal is not gonna be to make this car absolutely perfect, but if I can detail the crap out of it and just drive it for, I don't know, probably a relatively short period of time. So the plan is to drive this in the meantime. The M5 will be sold. I just can't drive it through the winter time, and I'm not driving the M3 in the winter, so this will probably be that. I also have snow tires for it. The guy gave me snow tires, which is crazy, Blizzaks. But I would like to get something different other than what I have now. So that'll be a totally different video of what the future progression of what I would like to buy and put in this garage. I know it seems crazy that you have 3 BMWs and you just got a house, but the M5, we're transitioning to different things. I want to experience different things, and I also like to share that with you guys. So that is kind of the excitement. Budget build, detailing, and you guys have been asking about detailing. So, Brandon, why aren't you detailing? You're just driving around. This is literally a blank slate, and it's kind of a cool car to see in good shape. It's not just like a Civic or something that is kind of just a silver Civic that you see everywhere. I mean, this is a cool little car. So anyways, that's gonna do it. I'm sorry for the rant, I'm sorry for rambling. There's gonna be so much content on this car, you guys might be sick of it. But all the ZHP guys, welcome to the channel, and definitely comment below if I got anything wrong, or maybe I need to clarify anything or need to look at anything. So other than that, I will see you guys next time.